Hello and welcome back to King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella. We just returned from across the ocean carrying a golden bridle. So we're going to go and see if we can use that bridle to hook us a unicorn for Lolote. First, however, as you noticed earlier, the unicorn doesn't trust us. So we're going to have to find a way to make the unicorn trust us if we're ever going to get that thing around its neck. And it just so happens that a way will provide itself if we wait around here long enough. A golden bow and 2 golden arrows carried by Cupid. Why, they must be arrows of love. Up, and he flies away. But he leaves his stuff behind. See, there's our bow and our 2 arrows. And there's our unicorn. This is where the parser pausing the game comes in quite handy. It is now our friend. And there we have it. We have netted ourselves a unicorn. Or net ourselves a unicorn. I'm not exactly sure which is proper. And now we head off to Lolote's castle. That one went back kind of quick. Sorry about that. The game was controlling that one. Indeed I was. And you better be darned grateful. Oh, of course. I only braved the throw of a whale for you, you jerk. Oh good, I'm sure I'll be able to stand up to an ogre and his wife. Uh-huh. Lovely. So now I have to go and that lays the golden eggs. Well, such is my lot, I suppose. Alright. Now this hen says being kept by the ogre and his wife. And there's the wife carrying home a deer for supper. And the ogre is, well, he's around here somewhere. Anyway, let's see if we can get into this house. Oh dear, bulldog. I think I'm gonna not go into the house. Well, we're gonna have to find some way to distract him. So let's go get ourselves something that will. Now we have a nice little waterfall here. No real clue that there might be something behind it other than the force of the water pushes you back when you try to swim up to it. But in fact, there is something behind it. Ah. But since we can't just swim back there, alright. Why, it's a cave behind the waterfall. Oh. Bored. Oh, heck. Well, that's rather dark and dangerous. Pile of bones. Let's take ourselves a bone. See if we can give the dog something else to chew on besides us. And here's the other point in the game where the parser pausing it throws in handy. Or comes in handy. How nice. Almost frightening. If a big bulldog were rushing at me, I'd find it pretty frightening indeed. Oh dear, okay. Yeah, the ogress is in there cooking dinner, so we're going to stay out of there. The ogre's axe. Awesome. Let's see what's in here. Oh, well. Alright, well, we'll go downstairs then. See what's in this closet. No, it is indeed a closet. Alright, so now we just have to sit around and wait for a little bit. And eventually, some things will happen. So, I'll go ahead and cut out the video so you don't have to sit here and wait with me. So we'll be back in a second. Alright, so we hear the ogre in the house. He has returned home from a long day of doing whatever it is he does. let's get out of here. Ah, crap. Go, 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 go. He does actually follow you if you wait around long enough. Yep, there he is. But, fortunately, he doesn't follow you off the screen. So, alright. And that was probably the easiest one of all. We actually got the egg in a lot less time than it took for us to get the unicorn. So let's get back to Lilot and see if she'll actually give us our reward now. I'm not holding my breath, but you know. Yes, yes, you ought. Well, why am I not surprised? Right, sure you will. Oh, that's good. Oh, great. Just throw me to the dogs. Don't give me anything to go on. Okay, so now we're stuck looking for Pandora's box. Well, unfortunately, we cannot get to Pandora's box at all when it's day outside. So what we're going to have to do, King's Quest IV is actually built on, or built with, I should say, a day-night cycle. If you wait around for long enough, I think about 8 hours, day will actually change to night, and in the nighttime, some other things happen that do not happen during the day. However, there's no need to actually wait around, because once you complete all the tasks that you can complete during the day, the game will automatically switch to night. And since I'm not going to make you wait around 8 hours, we're just going to go ahead and finish up everything else that we have to do. And the only other thing that we can do right now is get the fruit for King Graham. So, oh, who are we here? A jaunty looking fellow. Oh, crap. That was a mistake. Oops. Yeah, I think the last time I saved was... Yeah. Give me a second. Oh, crap. How'd she see me? I'm behind a tree. Yeah, sorry about that. Give me a second, and I'll, run through this, and we'll be right back. Alright, we're back. The minstrel's sitting on this rock now, so we're not gonna worry about that and just go with it. was interesting. Where have I heard that music before? Oh well. Green sleeves, eh? Love a little tuning sound there. Well, this guy, yeah, he he needs a new hobby. He really does. Well, thank goodness he's not playing the lute anymore, at least. Fortunately, Rosella is much more musically talented than he is. Much more. So what is there to do with this lute, other than play it? The answer is really not much. She doesn't play anything else other than her own theme song. But there is someone around here who would enjoy the lute quite a bit more. We've exchanged our lute for a flute. And fortunately, Rosella is versed in both instruments. Alright, so I now believe that we are ready to take on that dark cave that we found. Whoops. Let's not run into the ogre again without saving. Ready to take on that dark cave that we saw earlier behind the waterfall. Now, the thing about this cave is that it's guarded by a troll. And the thing about this troll is that he will grab you and kill you at the very touch. So, first of all, we have to find a way to make it through the dark cave, which we already have. Lantern with a light on it. Unfortunately, the troll is not scared by this light, so even with the lantern lit, he will still come after us if we are unlucky enough to meet him. And if we do meet him, as you'll notice, he was down at the bottom of the screen when he appeared. But somehow he suddenly jumped up to the top of the screen right where we were when we tried to run away from him. So, the lesson we take away from this is, you can't run away from the troll. You can't hide from him, you can't run from him, you can't do anything. So basically, you just have to save at every screen before you go to the next one, and if the troll appears, you have to reload. There's no other option. And see, I didn't save, and so now he catches up with me. See? It's really not a very elegant system. I'm not sure why they didn't give you enough speed to run away from the troll, but there he is. Nope. Save it. There we go. But they didn't. Very odd, but anyway. Now, if you'll notice on the ground here, you see by the light of the lantern we've got some lines, and there's no telling what those lines are unless you take a guess and just walk straight forward into them. Then you discover, oh, there's a chasm. So, put the board across the chasm, and we make it across. Quickly and easily. Alright. Muddy swamp. Well, as you could probably guess, we can't just cross through the swamp by walking through it. So, let's see if we can wear the crown and get through it. As a little froggy. Oh dear. Well, guess that's not gonna work either, is it? Fortunately, we have grass. Oh, and a poisonous snake. At least we can get rid of this snake a lot in a much better fashion than you get rid of the one in King's Quest 2. I wonder, I've never tried it, I wonder if there's an Easter egg if you try to throw the golden bridle onto the snake, like a King's Quest 2 reference or something. Should try that at some point. Get some nice little heroic music for our efforts. Alright, and we've made it back across. Now let's just get out of this cave. Oh! I misjudged where the chasm was. You don't get any... crap! You don't get any visual clues about it on your way back. Ah! Dang it. Definitely thought I was in the clear. Man. Hate that troll. Darn thing can see in the dark. Alright. So we have the fruit, and we've taken the unicorn and the hen to Lolote. Now there's one final thing we need to do before it turns dark. And you'll see why in a second. We need to find a way past these trees, because you can see up to the north there's something back there. We just can't get there because the little grabby trees will reach out and snatch us up. So we need to show these trees who's the boss. Aha. Show them. Alright. Slight resemblance. Only slight. Oh, that makes it sound like we can't get out of here. I mean, trees aren't gonna hurt us. You can't catch me, you can't catch me. Heh. Yeah, there's some old mythology about witches and 3 witches that share a glass eye between the 3. So it does really help in King's Quest if you know your mythology. And actually, you do get points. If you throw the eye back to them. But you do not get points, and there you go. As I was about to say, you do not get points if they catch you. So, we leave. And now, it is dark. And a little creepy. Oh dear. Zombies. And that's why we had to have the scarab. Because otherwise, the zombies will pop out and kill us. Well, zombie-ify us. But, since we have the scarab, we are protected. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap up this Let's Play for now. When we come back, we'll venture into this house you see, and see if anything's changed. And then, hopefully, we'll be able to finish up the game. So, I'd like to say thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time. Take it easy.